Hello, this is Brian. Today is Sunday, October 22nd, 2023, and I am here along M50, Highway M50 here in Tulare County, in the lower sections of the Sierra Nevada, just a couple miles out from Johnsondale, probably at an elevation of about maybe about 4,000, in the lower to mid 4,000s foot range. I want to do an ode video to this awesome shrub here. This is the Brewer Oak, Quercus garryana variety brewery. A medium to sometimes quite large winter deciduous shrub in the beech family Fagaceae. Now, Quercus garryana variety brewery is the shrub variety of Oregon white oak, which is Quercus garryana variety garryana, which is a tree, a usually medium-sized tree. So this is more the shrub variety, and this one is found scattered through a nice chunk of Oregon white oaks range, Quercus garryana variety garryana. However, once you get further south of Kern County, towards the southern tip of this plant's distribution, which is around Liebre Mountain and the Sierra Pelona Mountain region, Los Angeles County and Angeles National Forest. Once you get down towards that way, this is the predominant variety of Oregon white oak. So I have to take some time to appreciate this beautiful shrub in this ode video. You can refer to my dual spotlight video I did back in 2021, where I did a spotlight on both the Brewer and the Oregon white oak. So these leaves are changing for autumn, as you see here. We're getting to some fall color. This is some of the relatively rare few species of shrubs in the chaparral that are actually winter deciduous, shedding leaves in autumn, leafless in winter, and growing new leaves in the spring from bare twigs. So this is kind of a typical fall color of Quercus garryana, variety garryana, or variety brewery, whatever variety you're looking at. But it does vary on certain plants. A lot of times yellow and brown is going to be a more common color for your autumn foliage. However, I have seen these plants turn russet and reddish and sometimes orangish in the autumn. And since this is a chaparral, often a chaparral species, not exclusively, sometimes the understory of woodland and forest, the Brewer Oak has quite small leaves, as you see here. Brewer Oak has small leaves, larger than most chaparral shrubs, but a little bit smaller than the tree variety of Oregon white oak. Nicely shallowly rounded lobes typical of the white oak group. And quite a nice thing to see winter deciduous oaks in the middle of the chaparral. See, we got a lot of other chaparral brethren over here as well, like birchleaf circocarpus or birchleaf mountain mahogany, circocarpus betuloides variety betuloides. And here we have the buckbrush right here. This is Ceanothus cuneatus variety cuneatus. And then we got, I believe this is Garrya fremontii, Fremont silk tassel. I believe that's what that one is. And of course, in other areas, you got chamise, and over here, Fremontodendron californicum, the flannel bush. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot a couple pictures, place the batteries in my camera, and keep chatting on about these awesome shrubs here that actually give some fall color to the chaparral. So I'm kind of walking up to this little overlook here, just a few feet from the highway. Look down to this tributary of Kern River Canyon, and you can see what looks like a lot of Brewer Oak on the side of the mountain. See, this is all chaparral here. All this is chaparral, basically the same species that I pointed out here is growing over there, are growing over here as well on the side of this mountain peak. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Maybe you'll be able to see some of the texture of color. And I apologize about the sound of the wind in the camera. I apologize about that. But see, over here, all of these are Brewer Oaks in fall color. Those on that little ridge there, those shrubs over there, those are Brewer Oaks in fall color. The ones that go higher up on this ridge too, I see more Brewer Oaks in fall color. And of course, we also have some California black oaks that also get some yellow, orange. Oh, you did? Oh, heck yeah. My friend's here exploring with me too. Oh yeah. My friend's here exploring the area too. So these Brewer Oaks are full of fall color. Beautiful fall color. So this is looking down towards the River Canyon, and that's towards the Kern Plateau of the Sierra Nevada. And yes, Brewer Oak is definitely changing color up here. Alright, so I'm over here at this larger thicket of Brewer Oak. And now this one has a little bit larger leaves. This one seems to be in probably a slightly deeper soil profile and maybe a little bit more moisture retentive. These leaves are a little bit larger, almost closer to the size of its Oregon white oak tree brother. You see these leaves are a little more deeply lobed. Again, being a white oak, they're not bristle-tipped and they're rounded. And this is a little bit larger of a thicket. It looks like it went up quite a ways more. If you want to see some pretty large Brewer Oaks, you can refer to my oaks video of oaks of the Tehachapi mountain area, where I talk about Brewer Oak and it's next to its Oregon white oak tree variant. And then you can look at some other oaks for comparison and contrast, like California black oak, blue oak, and Canyon live oak, and valley oak. And so you can get a look at that if you want to see that. And then refer to my spotlight on trees video, where I talk about both Oregon white oak and its Brewer Oak little brother. And it looks like we also have some garryana flavescens over here too, apparently. I think, yeah. Yeah, I think we got garryana flavescens here too, pale silk tassel. So yeah, we are very much in the country of the chaparral. So very beautiful country out here. Brewer Oaks are very much at home on these lower slopes of the Sierra Nevada. Another good place to see them is by Liebre Mountain. I did a video hike of Liebre Mountain that's going to be posted soon too. The only thing is, I didn't go along the trail where they were very prevalent that time. I was supposed to branch off into the Sandberg Trail, and I failed to do that. I guess I just wanted to take the ridge route to the top. But here we go. Here's what the acorns look like on Brewer Oak. Very similar to the regular Oregon white oak tree. Small, shallow acorn cup. Nice, flared, rounded acorn shape. And being a white oak, they ripen in one growing season. So very beautiful, very beautiful. Awesome. beautiful Quercus garryana variety brewery. And I'm going to go across the street really quickly and safely so I can get a look at this other one near the road. Oh yeah. Let me see. Get across this quickly. Take a look at. It doesn't look like I can get close enough to it without bushwhacking, but yeah, got some nice ones here. Seems to be a lot of Brewer Oak around here. Very beautiful. Quercus garryana variety brewery. And again, on this side of the road, it's more of that fall color. Makes this shrub so distinctive and beautiful, and sets it apart from the more evergreen scrub and live oaks, and a shorter stature, setting it apart from its California black oak tree, which is a red oak instead of a white oak. But let's take a look at these. Let's see if I can get close to these on this side here, where I'm not in the path of traffic, thankfully. Yeah, we got some nice thickets of Brewer Oak over here. There we go. See if I can get across this little gully. So here's a California black oak, a sapling California black oak. Much more bristle-tipped lobes. This is a California black oak, Quercus kalagi. See, the lobes are pointy-tipped, much more pointy-tipped. And here we are, the Brewer Oak again. Rounded, not bristle-lobed, bristle-tipped lobes. Beautiful fall color. Very close. It's also a pretty close relative of the valley oak and the blue oak and a lot of our scrub oaks, most of which are white oaks like this. So look at that. It's just such a beautiful sight to see these Brewer Oaks. Very beautiful fall color here. Just love being around these. These are just such satisfying thickets. Beautiful shrubs. And again, one of our few winter deciduous fall color plants. One of our few shrubs that change color in the fall. Because the vast majority of chaparral shrubs are evergreen, or sometimes summer dry deciduous. These are leafless for the winter. Beautiful. So I'm going to take a couple more pictures and probably get ready to end this video on the beautiful Brewer Oak. So here we are, starting to leave this little thicket right here. Yeah, thankfully I was able to get into this little gully here on this side of the road to be able to get closer to that thicket. So yeah, got a pretty drought hardy winter deciduous oak that does well in Mediterranean climates, in the chaparral and open woodlands, and sometimes in the understory of conifer forest. So there we are. Quercus garryana variety brewery, the beautiful Brewer Oak here in Sierra Nevada. Nice change of color in the middle of the chaparral. Now we're looking down this canyon here, and we also have lots of willows and even some resprouting California black oaks that have resprouted after fires have torn through this area in this canyon. So that adds to another level of fall color near the chaparral. And of course we got Aerodictyon californicum, California yerba santa, up here in the beautiful foothills. Here's a Brewer Oak that's still predominantly green. This one has much larger leaves because it's growing in a moister canyon. And it's under this Jeffrey pine right here. But yeah, this one has quite large leaves on it compared to the other Brewer Oaks. So ones in moister locations can get larger stature and also much larger foliage, which is actually, this is probably about the size of your average Oregon white oak right here. So beautiful Brewer Oak here in beautiful California. So thanks for watching my ode video. Hope you're able to get some more appreciation for this plant. And think of it as kind of a secondary spotlight video in a way. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on another ode video.